way out for Michael Kors if it's not an LBO candidate?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like the near term's under pressure. But I think over the long term, this is a great, vibrant industry. It's a $40 billion handbag market. Operating margins are above 20%. And why does our leverage buyout analysis work? It's because it generates a lot of free cash flow, 550 plus free cash flow annually, as well as $1 billion of net cash. And keep in mind, handbags, the Michael Kors handbags still sell at that $250 to $300 price point. So it's a vibrant market, and this generates a lot of cash. It's a global story. It's an online story.
Right.
And it's a European story.
You also point out, and I think this is a good point, too, that it doesn't have any debt on the balance sheet, so
Yes.
it affords the opportunity for a firm to go and lever the thing up. But I'm wondering, because in the note you say that you would buy the stock on post-earnings weakness. Does that mean that you think that this LBO will, in fact, happen? Because you spend a lot of time also talking about the near-term pressures from the category and what looks like peaking North American market share. It sounds like in the near term you think that it's really going to be troubled, and yet you're still saying to buy the stock on weakness. So is LBO, in your view, going to happen?
Well, I think the near term is a little bit cloudy with the sector. I think mall traffic's an issue, outlet competition. Coach is getting a little bit better with their product. So that's something to be cognizant on. They report this week on Thursday. Our top idea in the space is Kate Spade. We are cautious on Coach as well. So I would say on the long-term perspective, we like how we've modeled the LBO. Will a leverage buyout happen? The numbers say that it's a compelling deal because I basically do believe that, A, the brand is very healthy and remains very strong, and that they can continue to achieve 20% operating margins or above, and that spits out the free cash flow. Whether or not a deal happens, it will have to do with the ability to obtain financing, timing, and how valuation trends. But I do believe, management has strong conviction that their internal forecast and how they think the business will run, is closer to my LBO model. And I'm also, a big positive on the brand equity. As we survey consumers, we think the brand remains very strong.
Right.
It's more of a function of tough comparisons.
Okay, Oliver, going to leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oliver Chen of Cowen. What do we think is going to happen to Kors here at this point?
Well, calling a takeout here, I think, is very, very difficult to do. Calling a change in where it's going on with their comps, which are going to still stay tough.
Right.
The handbag pressure, Dan knows very well, obviously.